Good evening all. Tonight we're just going to have a quick look at a couple of radios that are available here in Australia through a local outlet, electronics outlet called Jaycar. They're released under the name of Digitech Audio, and unfortunately Digitech Audio never got a great rap for quality sort of equipment. However, their latest radio, which is the Digitech Audio AR-1748, is actually an excellent receiver and well worth getting hold of. These, however, are definitely quite reasonable shortwave radios. The performance on FM is good. Performance on AM, or medium wave I should say, is almost good to excellent. I'd put it like that. And again on shortwave, their performance is quite superb. Quality construction is a bit on the average side, I would say, but nonetheless, they're not too bad radios. The first one, which is available still, is the Digitech Audio AR-1748, and as you see there, it's got a number of features to it. I think it's very similar to one of the Grundig field radios that are available over in the United States. The model number just eludes me at the present moment, but this radio has some drawbacks, although I don't find them odorous. But to actually tune around the band is a little bit slower than probably what you'd normally be used to. However, it does have the quick tune button here, and you can actually quite scoot through the bands with that, and then use your main tuning control there to tune in around the particular band that you want to listen to. Yeah, reasonably spec'd. You've got over here, you've got your band selector, AM and wide and narrow bandwidth, reasonably well selected, and your FM, mono and stereo. Below you've got your medium wave, shortwave 1, shortwave 2 and shortwave 3, and of course your audio controls here. I beg your pardon, that's the RF gain, bass, treble and volume. You can adjust your tuning rate or stop the tuning rate completely there. Your main power button, of course, your lock button, you can turn that on for your dial light. You've got various timers here. You can set the time, set your alarm. You can set presets if you wish. I never bother with presets. This slewing control up and down on tuning, it also acts as setting your hour and minute buttons. As you can see there, you've got snooze here. Audio is quite good, and you know, I must admit I don't mind the radio at all. I'll just quickly whip it on, and there is Radio New Zealand International. Good signal strength indicator there, battery indicator there, and your tuning rate indicator there. So yeah, not a bad radio. I can recommend them. As I said, the quality construction is a little bit flimsy, but you know, from a performance standpoint, they go quite well. Beside that radio, we've got the up-spec version of it, which is the Digitech Audio AR-1745. Just turn that around a little bit. Very similar form factor, although the obvious difference here is you've actually got a keypad that you can directly enter the frequency. Again, you've got tuning control rate here, main tuning there, on off. A dual clock, which is world or local, you can set, and your lock button there. You've got your frequency switch, and so what you've actually got to do with this one is hit the frequency, type in whatever frequency you want, and hit, and it should be right, and you can actually go through your bands here. This one you'll notice is FM, AM, shortwave, long wave, and actually has the air band in it, on it. So that toggles through the various bands. You've got automatic tuning there. You can adjust your 9 or 10 kilohertz medium wave separation there. Again, you've got timers. You can set your clock, your page, your memories. You can set either a 12 or 24-hour clock. Again, this has a quick tune button, which is handy. If you don't want to, if you don't know a frequency you want to listen to, you can quickly tune through the bands using this button here. Your mode, now this one, it actually has sideband, and I'll come back to that in a minute. Upper and lower sideband. You've got a wide and narrow bandwidth there, and you can turn a beep off there. You can see also these have dual functionalities, in as far as you can set your stereo or mono for FM, set a snooze button, you've got a squelch there. Again, you've got AM, RF gain, bass and treble and volume. I'll just whip this one on. I was listening to one of the local Australian stations, so I'll just put this. You can hear the camera there. I'll just turn it down. You can hear the noise from the camera. I'll just put the frequency in onto Radio New Zealand, and there we go. Nice backlit dial. Again, you've got a battery indicator, signal strength, timer indicators. It's actually, as you see, 22 to 33 local time. That's your step, and your bandwidth there. I can just go through bandwidth, and you can just go through your tuning rate there. You can lock the tuning, 5 kilohertz band stepping on shortwave, or 1. And now, the big problem with this particular radio, I'll just turn that down again, is the mode. I'll just give you a demonstration. Listen to that. The distortion on sideband. Try as you might, when I first got this radio, sideband worked reasonably well, but as the radio's probably aged a little bit, and the batteries have aged a little bit as well, massive distortions has crept in on sideband. Now, I'm going to have to stop this video now because I'm running out of battery, speaking of which. Anyway, still worthy radio, worthwhile getting. The performance is good, as I've mentioned before. And there we go. Hope you've enjoyed this quick presentation of the 2 Digitech Audio radios that are currently available on the Australian market. And cheers for that, and catch you next time.